Yo, what's going on? What's happening? Listen, oftentimes I talk about how rappers, you know what I'm saying, killing one another or getting killed in the streets, and I'm hard pressed. Whenever a rapper comes out, and I'm talking about, today's rapper. And today's rapper is what the average age is, between 16 and 30 something. So I'm talking about the new generation. I'm quick. And I'll say this, we're quick. Us older, guys. We're quick to talk about how this generation is this and that and blah, 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 blah. And they need to stop killing themselves and da-da-da-da-da. We talk all of that blah, 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 blah. But when it comes to old rappers dying, we real silent on that, right? Straight up. And the older rappers are dying not from the bullet, not from, any type of weapon. Well, you may say a weapon in the form of health problems. Yeah, the older rappers are dying from health problems. Straight up. I mean, when you look at Phife Dawg from Tribe Called Quest, when you look at DMX, when you look at MF Doom, when you look at now Trugoy, or rather Dove, or Pluck 2, I think, that's his name as well, from De La Soul, all of them died from health problems. And I know some of you all are going to say, well, DMX died from a drug overdose. It's basically the same thing. He went into a cardiac arrest and etc. You know what I'm saying? From doing drugs. None of them died out on the street. Which brings me to this point. Black men in specific are dying at an alarming rate. Whether it's from the streets or at the dinner table. And that's crazy to me. Let me tell you all something, man. Because I know some of you all are young and look at my channel. Yo, don't be like us. That's real talk. I know it's cliche because I know every generation says it. You know what I'm saying? When you get older, I'm telling you, when you get older, you're gonna say the same thing to the new generation that's coming after you. Don't be like us. Real talk. I seen the 50th celebration for the hip hop thing on the Grammys. I didn't look at the Grammys. I saw like the 13-minute or whatever thing, on YouTube. And I'm not lying. There were a lot of old heads that just look old. And I looked at that and I was like, who's gonna be missing in the next year, 2 or 3? That's real talk. That's real talk, man. That's real talk. Somebody's gonna be missing in the next 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 years. Somebody's gonna die that's old. And 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be from health problems. And we're too young. Like seriously, Generation X, if you're in your 40s and 50s, you're too young to be passing away. That's real talk. Now I know for someone that's 20, 25, 30, you probably think, well man, that 40s and 50s, that's old. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is ridiculous. It's disgusting. I'll tell you that. It's disgusting. I got a new channel, and I think this is relevant. It makes sense to me that I talk about it. I got a new channel, and I put out videos on my new channel, right? And I'm drinking water on my new channel just like I'm drinking water on this old one. You know how many people complain about me drinking water? For real. And not one person on this on this old channel right here has ever complained about me drinking water. And most of the people that's complaining of me drinking water on a new channel are old. And supposed to be drinking water. But they're complaining about me sipping water while I'm damn doing videos. What I'm trying to tell you young people, that the old are ignorant. Not all of them. Not all of us. But a great deal amount of older people, Generation X, are ignorant. And we were supposed to be different from the previous generation, the baby boomers, I think that's what they call them. But we're the same. We popping meds, you know what I'm saying? Because we got high blood pressure, heart disease, all of that shit. And what I'm trying to explain to you is, you're young. And I get it. Y'all listen, this is my first time ever getting old, ever being old. This is my first time. This is my first time. And I can tell you, I don't like it. I just don't. Things slow down. The point that I'm trying to make to you is take full advantage of your youth while you have it. And pay attention to what you're eating. Pay attention to who you know, they say birds of a feather flock together. Who you hang around. Man, when I was younger, I rocked and rolled with the weed heads, the alcoholics, the club hoppers, the people that took their responsibility as a joke. And I'm telling you, when you do that, you're going to spend most of your adult life trying to fix and mend what you broke and fucked up in your youth. That's real talk. Take it from me. And I'm not bad off. I could get in the gym, I could rock and roll. But I do know that there are some things that I've done to my body that I'm still till this day trying to repair. Real talk. If you're into hip hop culture, let me tell you something. Just listen to the music. Don't listen to actually what they're talking about. Listen to the music, vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it gets you pumped up while you're working out, whether it gets you pumped up while you're working like a job, a 9 to 5, if they allow you to listen to music. But don't listen to the lyrics. Don't listen to, in other words, what I'm saying, don't listen to these rappers. Because they're going to fucking put you in a situation where you're going to be dead at 25, 30. That's real talk. Rappers, MCs are whores. And our generation of MCs were whores as well. I could count how many rappers were doing water commercials. Nah, niggas was doing Sprite commercials, Coca-Cola commercials, McDonald's commercials. And this is what we followed. The rappers, the MCs. I never heard of any of our rappers in our generation becoming vegans, vegetarians. None of them. I mean, yes, some. You know, probably Brand Nubians, KRS-One, you know, 1 or 2 here and there. Most of them were meat eaters. I take that back, like the 5%ers. You know what I'm saying? The 5% of rappers, you know what I'm saying? They were eating. Okay, we did have it where most of our rappers didn't eat pork, but they smoked weed and smoked cigarettes. Busta Rhymes was a 5%er. And he was like, yo, I don't eat pork. But Busta Rhymes been smoking cigarettes damn near his whole rap career. Still till this day, he smokes cigarettes. I'm telling you, man, don't be like us, man. Don't be like us, man. I'm telling you, straight up. Don't be like us. Don't be like the rappers. Because I'm telling you, when you get older, when for example, when Lil Uzi Vert gets in his 40s, when Young Thug gets in his 40s, when Glorilla gets in her 40s and late 40s and Cardi B, they're not gonna look like how they look like now. How they look now. They're not. They're gonna be all fucked up. From the drug usage, from the plastic surgery, from pep and pop mollies and perks and all the rest of that shit. Because when you're young, you think that you're going to look and feel like how you look and feel right now. And I'm telling you, that's far from the furthest truth. That's far from the furthest truth. Real talk. You're going to start losing hair and growing hair in places that you don't even want it in. You know how many times I got to pluck my hair in my ears out? Or in my nose? Should be growing everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how many times out of the week I got to manscape myself? Like I said, and I say it again, I'm not even bad. I'll wake up, straight up. I'll wake up 5:30 in the morning and go straight to the gym and get it in. But I'm talking about the average Ol'head. I'm an exception to the rules. Why? Because I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I partied. Yeah, I drank the Henny and smoked the weed and did all of that stuff. But there were times in my life, my young life, you know what I'm saying, that I was a vegetarian, that I fasted. You all know my story. I was part of a black cult. You know what I'm saying? And I followed that black cult to the T. You know, and they had us drinking. The reason why, I mean, of course, water is good for you. But one of the main reasons why I drink a lot of water is because, we used to drink a gallon of water a day. Dr. Malachi Z. York was on some shit like, man, York, we need to be drinking a gallon of water a day, even though he didn't drink it, and most Nubians didn't. When he said it, I felt as though he was talking to me, and I took full advantage of that shit. When I used to go out there and hustle, you know what I'm saying, bootleg CDs and movies and all the rest of that shit, I had a gallon of water with me. For those that know, that have bought my CDs and movies, you know what I'm saying, down south, y'all all know when I was in the projects. I was in the hood walking around with a gallon of water in a bag over on my back and a gallon of water in my hand. This right here is gonna keep you alive. For real. These women that used to look great, you know what I'm saying? Like Lisa Ray, Vivica Fox, who else? Sanaya Latham. They were in the 90s, they were the shit. Now they done boom, hit that wall. They in their 40s and 50s, they ain't got nobody, and don't nobody want them. Ain't nobody checking for them. Lala, who else? Your girl, Diana Ross's daughter. Ain't nobody checking for them. You know what I'm saying? The only men that's checking for them are young dudes. And I know how young dudes get down, because I used to be young. I remember fucking, we gonna keep it a buck, 1,000 up in here, man. I remember fucking, when I was in my mid-20s, fucking a 40-something-year-old chick. I wasn't trying to wife her up. It was just a thrill. And once the thrill was gone, it was over. That bro couldn't call me in the afternoon talking about some, let's hang out. What? I can't be out with you. You too old. Straight up. I could come see you later on at night. That's it. And it's just no disrespect. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm telling you, young people, if y'all don't get your shit together right now, I'm talking about health-wise. You so concerned about the money that you got in your fucking pocket. You so concerned about, let me get that bag. To the point where you're missing out. You're missing out on something that if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be here to spend the money that you make. That's real talk. Your facts is backwards. It's one thing, seriously, this is my word, man. I ain't even lying. I see older people. This is crazy. When you get old, right? When you get old, right? You got your pension, you got your Social Security coming in. You set up, right? You know what I'm saying? The first thing I see old heads do, like older than me, they go get that drop top. they get that sports car that they always wanted, or that sports car that they had, and they get it fixed up. Like they always had it in the garage or some shit, and they get it fixed up. And there was that sports car, that Corvette or something like that they had when they were 16. So they want to relive their young adult life, right? Their young adult life, right? But no, you all fucked up. You grayed up, you know what I'm saying? You bald head, receding hairline, you know what I'm saying? You got varicose veins and shit, all that crazy shit. Who checking for you? You pull a drop top back. The only thing that you're worth at this point in time is to be someone's sugar daddy. That's it. Very rarely do I see an older man that's fly. Now, there's some out there, don't get it twisted. But very rarely do I see a older man that's fly, got his shit together like Kevin Samuels. And even he died from health problems. I knew it was something wrong with that nigga from the rip when I used to look at him and I'm like, yo, man, when is this nigga gonna stop drinking Red Bulls? That's what I'm saying. Like, we all flawed. Excuse me. And no amount of money could bring back Kevin Samuels. You see what I'm saying? And there's no disrespect to him. It's just the truth. His title of being a high value man meant nothing. When his body said, I can't take it anymore. You get older, man. You see all of the people. I'm telling you, I'm letting you know this. You see all of the rappers, the MCs, the entertainers, all of the people that you grew up listening to or looking at on a big screen pass away like nothing. Like nothing. You see, I know DMX. You probably don't even know Phife Dawg from Tribe Called Quest. I know that those people don't mean too much to you. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about the youth. For those that don't know these people, you know what I'm saying? I know they don't mean that much to you. But when those people passed away, MF Doom, when they passed away, it hurt my heart. Because I remember MF Doom before MF Doom. I remember him from KMD. The song Peach Fuzz. He was an Ansar. Yeah, man, we got the nerve to talk about the youth. Y'all killing each other, and we killing ourselves. Straight up. At the dinner table. And personally, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I got family members, that eat what the fuck they want to eat and do what they want to do. And I'm letting y'all all know right now, for those that are listening, some of my family members that look at my videos, I'm not attending your funeral. I'm not. You bought that shit on yourself when you dropped dead. You bought that shit on yourself. Now, I don't go to funerals. You know what I'm saying? I want to remember you, I want to remember the good memories. I don't want to see the last picture that I have in my mind. I don't want to see you in a casket, lifeless, cold, because all of the blood has been drained out of your body. People crying. And he was a good person, all the rest of that eulogy shit. I ain't doing it. Man, life, man. I'm telling you young people, man. You're so optimistic. I remember I used to have that same type of optimism that you have right now. I used to have the same optimism when I was young, man. I thought that I was going to live forever. You know what I'm saying? Drinking and having smoke sessions. Please, man. Iron lungs. I used to listen to Method Man. He was like, iron lungs. Man, we chief. You know what I'm saying? My lungs could take it. You coughing, smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where I used to drink so much, I used to have the hiccups. My body was telling me, stop, 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 stop. I ain't listening. And then add insult to injury. After I drink and smoke and be fucked up, I'm like, yo, man, I'm so high and so drunk, I gotta bring it down. So I eat some damn fried food, you know, some French fries or some shit. You know, seriously, this is my word. You know, weed and alcohol, it correlates to fast food. Cause you drunk and you high and shit, you don't feel like fucking cooking. So you tell your mans and them, yo, let's go to McDonald's, let's go to Burger King. So you making your body more and more acidic. At the end of the smokeout session, drinking and getting fucked up and going to and partying and hearing loud music and the strobe lights going back and forth and all that shit in the club, we top it off. We end it with eating some bullshit. Not drinking water, not eating fruit, and you waking up early. You know how many times I woke up throwing up? I woke up, I'm not lying, this is my word. I woke up like, I'm throwing up in my man's car, nigga, cursing me out. Yo, what the fuck, man? I threw up on my man's carpet and shit. Man, please. I remember, and this is disgusting. I remember one New Year's, right? It was like, I used to hang out with a bunch of dudes. So it was like 10 of us, right? And we celebrated New Year's, and it was just one chick with us. We got so fucked up till it was ridiculous. That was like the craziest New Year's I ever had, right? So we got fucked up at the house. Then we went to another party, got fucked up over there. And then we went to another party, got fucked up over there. So the broad that we was that was chilling with us, she got so tore up, she didn't even leave, right? She just passed the fuck out, and we was like, yo, ma, we out. We out. We left, right? So she was in the house by herself. Make long story short, we come back 3-4 o'clock in the morning. This broad is so fucked up, she done shitted in the toilet, and the shit, it was a shit trail all the way from the toilet to the goddamn bed where she was laying in. That's how fucked up she was. And I ain't clean that shit up. They had to clean that. That wasn't my apartment. I was like, yo, that's on, please. And then she talking about some she ain't do it. Bitch, you got shit on your ass. How you didn't do it? And it's a shit trail from the toilet all the way to the bed, and you was the only one in there. Yo, the moral of the story is, man, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Fuck these whores. Fuck these bitches. Fuck this money when it comes to your fucking health. Straight up, when it comes to your health. That's real talk, man. This is so cliche, but it's real. Hear me when I fucking say it. Health is fucking wealth, goddammit.